Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back into Gwent Tonight, third edition of the show, and time to do some dailies. I'm going to do some ranked play on that Skellige deck that I showed you yesterday, see if we can get a little higher. Ooh, new content. Positioning update. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm interested in this. New card laying mechanic. Card positioning is taken on a new dimension. Players now choose exactly where on a row to play their cards. Many abilities now refer to a card's relative position on the row. Well, that's interesting. So that makes the game a lot more like Hearthstone in that you can have cards that will say give your adjacent units or an adjacent ally gets a certain bonus rather than all units on the road. So that's interesting. I'm not sure if that was really needed, at least in my opinion, but let's see, what else do they have? A new game board. Game board has been changed to make it more legible and accessible. Yeah, it looks like they've reversed it just based on that picture. So we'll be playing through a new patch today, it looks like. Taunt system. Players can now communicate with each other with predefined taunts. Oh wow, that won't be abused at all. Can review what moves have been played over the course of the match. Okay, just some very quality of life. So they do have some patch notes. To heck with it, we'll just get into it. Okay. Well, I'm excited to play now. Now I'm very interested. I think I'll play a casual match to start, since I don't really know what the heck is going on. Yeah, it definitely makes the game a lot more Hearthstone-y, although in Hearthstone there's not different, ranks. You're all on one row essentially. All right, let's check out this new UI. Let's see what we think about this. This is a closed beta, so everything is subject to change in future patches. Subject to change or removal, I think they say.
Ested esa crisa.
Uncrate! Okay. Okay, not a big difference there in terms of what they show on the board. Okay, we've got a Hjalmar. So this deck's kind of built around Hjalmar, so we do need Alzur's Thunder. Don't know if we really need two, though. So we'll redraw one of them. Ooh, I got a Priestess. I like that. I've got some removal, so I don't really feel like I need Clan Brokvar. I don't have any Clan on Crate. Let's see. Ooh, I got an Ermion. You know what? I think we'll just keep that. Because Ermion, we can always redraw later. Okay, so it is the opponent's turn. Okay. Leads off with the Wild Hunt Rider.
Crack and eat me ghoulies. Looky here.
I'll counter with my Clan Chursock Skirmishers. He's playing Aridon, so just in a straight up 11 strength unit he can play anytime. I'm using Kraken Crate, so I get two Clan on Crate Warriors, strength 9 that I can throw out, but they lose 2 strength when they hit the field. Ancient Foglet, yep. Alright, I'm against monsters, so I know that I typically have a little bit of weakness against monsters because they typically play a lot of weather. Let's see, 14. So do I think that he is going to go for it this round? If I do, then I think playing out a big card would be a good play. I'll go with...
Who wants to taste Skellige Steel?
I'll go with that. Now he's looking and saying, oh, what does this guy do? Oh, that's what he does. Well, that's bad. Whoa, what did he do? How did he do that? Cards played. Oh, wow. Lock or unlock any unit on the battlefield. If gold, convert to silver. Wow. Dimeridium shackles. Okay. I like this interface better because it actually lets you see more than just the card that's played. It lets you actually see what it does. Oh, Clown Cray Warriors got changed. Only lose 1 strength now. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Okay, so this obviously is not going to work because that's weather. Do I try to make him play 1 more card? I don't think so. I think I just have to pass. Let's see. He's going to get a 5. Yeah, he'll get a 5. Should get the Ancient Foglet or the Lord of Undvik. Unless he plays another card right now, which I don't think would be a good idea. Wow, Dimeridium Shackles. Oh, it's a powerful card. Basically just a big middle finger to your gold cards. It's pretty good. Okay, I got a Cleaver. Ooh. And my prize winning cow. Oh, Sarah's out. So she gains strength every time that a weather is played. And she's also immune to weather. 3 strength each time a weather is played. Okay, so I definitely am going to play this because I don't want...
But she brooks no insult.
I don't want the monsters to come into my graveyard and steal that, like I've seen so many times before with some random card effect. So I'm going to play that first. After this, I'm thinking maybe Ermion. Go ahead and get my cards drawn. Is that just a regular Foglet? Yep. Weather immunity. Oh, when moved outside of fog, or fog is removed. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's Ermion.
you if you wish.
Well, there's my Clown Crate Warrior. Let's see. Alzur's Thunder. Do we want now? Okay. I think I want to keep those 3. I want to keep Jetta. I want to keep that. I'm not going to get that much good use out of Warcry now. Alright, I'm going to discard that. And... maybe a mistake if he plays something like Stammelfolks. Well, I'm certainly happy that I... Well, I may just have to lose this now. Because I don't have any way to get rid of weather. And I am very melee heavy. Exceptionally melee heavy. So that's really bad. That's really, really bad. Let's see. If I do Scorch, that takes out 2 6s. But I don't have Epidemic. Yeah, this may be a loss, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Because that's
what
only
I
going to be
hoped for.
1 point. I have no way to get rid of the weather.
There is no escape.
That sucks. Yeah, we're just going to pass. Maybe I should throw a weather clear in a rally. People don't play weather that much. Well, that was about the most dreadful defeat that I've ever suffered in this game. I've typically not played with any weather at all in the deck before. And that's worked out well. That was a casual match, so I don't know what his... Oh, they did the little change on the UI here as well. So I don't know if in ranked, more people will play with Weather. Weather is pretty high. It's a high value card in that it always does something. It has a guaranteed result every time because your opponent can only have 4 gold cards. And it's not likely they're going to have all 4 of their cards out at one time in any one row. And so your Weather is guaranteed to get you value. It always gets you value. But the problem is that Weather is the easiest thing in the history of this game to remove. All you need is a First Light and 3 Weather cards or all these fancy effects from your Woodland Spirit if you're playing monsters. They're all gone. So it's a big effect, but it's very easy to remove. And a lot of players do play with First Light because you have the option of spawning out a bronze minion as well, which is also a very, very good ability. And one thing that I'm thinking of right now, actually, now that I think about it, if I put in 3 First Lights and took out 3 bronze level units, because I play First Light and then I automatically get to rally with it. And if you don't know rally just means you get to play the top bronze unit in your deck. So it's a random unit that you get to play. But that takes 2 cards out of the deck immediately. That takes First Light out, and that takes the unit that you play out of your deck. So your turn 2 and turn 3 should be really, really good draws for you. You should get really good stuff, and it also makes Ermion really, really good. The question is, what do I want to take out? Do I really need 3 Clan on Crate Warriors? Because it's very risky to play. I could play 5 max because I get 2 from my leader's ability. I could play 5 in 1 turn, but that is just begging to be Scorch. Just begging for Scorch. So what if I cut a Warcry, put in 1 First Light, 2 First Lights, cut 1 Clan on Crate Warrior. Let's try that. That way I at least have something that I can do against, Weather. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, that is a crash of the client.